In this video, I'm going to share a tip for managing people at work, and specifically in this tight labor market, how to make your team members feel more valued other than paying them more money. I'm Jeff Moet. For over 30 years, managers have brought me in to speak at their conferences, do training sessions for their teams on enhancing customer service. And oftentimes I hear managers lament, it's just so hard to find employees. And once we have them, to keep them around for a while. It's hard to get good frontline employees. Well, the reality is that it's not so much finding employees, it's keeping employees. And so the bigger challenge is how do you keep employees other than just paying them more money? Now, assume that we're paying market value for services. What keeps them to want to stay with you? That brings us to one key tip that I would encourage you to think about, and that's stop treating your employees equally. Now, before we get all worked up going, what do you mean? Like treating everyone equally, that's important. Well, yes, I agree that we should treat all of our employees fairly, but not necessarily equally. If we treat everyone equally, well, then we're going to recognize everyone based on the same metrics, and not everyone performs at that high level. And so I invite you to challenge this whole idea of treating everyone the same, which if your employees push back on that, well, we're not being treated equally. Well, heck, we don't treat our customers equally, I hope. I mean, for example, maybe you offer preferential parking to people with handicaps. Well, that's not treating everyone equally. I think it's treating people fairly. Most people would be okay with that, I think. So the same thing applies when it comes to how you recognize your employees. So for example, your star employees, it's pretty easy to recognize them. And one reward for them might be, hey, you did a great job with that project. It's on time, it's within budget, good quality. So I tell you what, we have this new project. It's a bigger project. We want you to be in charge of that. For a star performer, wow, more responsibility? Great, wonderful, fantastic. I'm getting ahead. Well, that's great for a star performer. But for a poor performer, they're like, a larger project, how much more are you going to pay me for this? So if we instead gear it to the individual, for them, we might say, Biff, we talked about the importance of you arriving on time for meetings and for work 3 weeks ago. And I have noticed ever since then, you have consistently been 5 minutes early for everything. Tell you what, normally we're going to knock off in a few minutes, but if you want to take off now, just go ahead now. And Biff's like, bye, I'm gone. And now they get home early, and the person they live with might be going, you're home early. What happened? Well, actually, I got off early because I'm doing such a great job. Really? You are? Oh, okay. Who knew? So they get some recognition at home. The point is, more responsibility may be appropriate for those star performers. But for others who are marginal, for them, maybe a little time off. And so I would invite you to consider gearing your recognition to that individual's ability. It isn't, I think, ethical to treat all your employees equally any more than, just think of this as a parent. If you treated your kids equally, that would mean saying to your, if you have a 17-year-old and a 6-year-old, saying to your 6-year-old, okay, be sure you're home from grade 1 by midnight. Well, they'd be contacting the authorities on us. So yeah, we treat people fairly, but we don't treat them equally. Gear your recognition to that individual. I hope you found that to be helpful. And if you like this video, I think you're going to love my tips. You'll find them for free at jeffsbusinesstips.com. See you next time.